Hello, my name is Ernie and I am an octogenarian. The purpose of this video is to review a new pair of hearing instruments called ORKA ONE from Hiorka. Hiorka, Hiorka. These are brand new hearing instruments that are intended to meet the needs of those suffering from hearing impairment. They also are intended to serve as Bluetooth streaming headphones that could allow you also to make and receive telephone calls. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself and what got me interested in ORKA ONE. For many years, I have relied on hearing aids for my everyday use. It has cost me thousands of dollars to own a pair, but I have yet to find a professional device that could give me clear sound without bombarding my ear with amplified noise. My latest pair improved my general ability to hear clearly, but I have lost that ability to discern musical harmony and melodic lines. In addition, my own voice sounds like a chipmunk because of occlusion. The closed domes in my new pair effectively block the natural voice from entering the ear canal. I am able to hear my voice only through the hearing aids instrument, so please don't ask me to sing. There are other issues. The most annoying is feedback. That's when sounds entering the ear canal are looped through the hearing aid microphones and amplified. That's the same thing that happens when you point your microphone to your home theater speakers. It causes this ear-splitting high-frequency tone. To address these issues, engineers have come up with DSP, digital signal processing. Okay, that's an old technology, but combined with algorithmic technology and audio compression, they seem to have found a certain way to improve speech recognition and also suppress background noise. However, I do not believe at this point in time that R&D has experienced advancement to a point where a perfect pair of hearing devices is now available. No, they're not. But relying purely on hearing devices to get me through my daily activities, I have not stopped researching for new things and new advancement and development in the field of hearing and speech amplification. That is how I discovered ORKA ONE. With the often high prohibitive cost of prescription hearing instruments, those people, millions and millions of them in the world, suffering from impairment, are unable to get relief for their condition until now. The U.S. Congress enacted the over-the-counter hearing aid of 2017, and it has enabled the FDA to establish rules and regulations for those hearing impaired to be able to purchase hearing devices from a growing number of companies which are now mass producing headphones and Bluetooth devices. With this phenomenal advancement in sound processing, to a certain extent, of course, these new devices have now become available to consumers at unbelievable prices compared to professional prescription hearing aids available only from places such as Costco or audiologist hearing services companies. These OTC devices are offered at just a fraction of Phonax, Oticon, Widex, and such other highly professional hearing instruments. ORKA ONE ranks as one of those OTC devices. Now, having taken advantage of their free 21-day trial to test and evaluate these units, I was sent a pair. And my experience with ORKA ONE has been quite amazing. At the beginning, I received a level of responsiveness and professionalism to my great satisfaction. I wanted to make sure, of course, before they sent the receivers to me that the dimensions of the receiver cables are at the length that I require for my ear dimensions, and that they are programmed according to my latest audiogram. The registration process was seamless and without condition. I only had to provide a valid payment source in case I decided to keep my units, but nothing was charged to my account. Their website, hiorka.ca, is very informative, intuitive, and interactive as to inspire confidence to a viewer. It also offered an online hearing test. My package arrived in a secure double box container, and it was quite impressive. Nothing was left to chance, it seems. The hearing aids were fully charged in their charging cradle. Different kinds of open and closed domes were enclosed, as well as receiver filters. Now, an audiologist invited me to a Zoom meeting to assist in making sure that the ORKA ONE were functioning properly. I downloaded the ORKA Health app from the Apple Store, and it's also available from Google Play Store. After a few miscues and with the help of the audiologist, I was able to pair the ORKA ONE successfully. In the app, there is a section for remote programming. And this is what was also quite impressive. The audiologist in our Zoom session was able to access my ORKA ONE, of course, with a privacy code, to make sure that they are working to the best extent that they could for my requirement. The Bluetooth function worked well, and streaming contents from my phone proceeded nicely. He was able to refine, retune, reprogram, if you wish, the units. And this is something that is quite new in the field of audiological testing and programming. The enhanced mode and whistle block functions were working well, albeit limiting the battery life somewhat when constantly engaged. Now, saving the best for last, I could tell you how happy I was hearing my natural voice, and I don't know how they were able to accomplish that. But somehow the occlusion effect is virtually non-existent with this ORKA ONE. Occlusion occurs when low-frequency body-conducted sound, such as my voice, is trapped in the ear canal by the hearing aid, blocking the ear canal. And so it creates this, well, unnatural, horrible sound, as far as I'm concerned, as far as my voice is concerned, hearing it through the my own hearing aids. Now, without sounding highly negative or critical, I'd like to say this. There are some desirable elements for improvements. The ORKA ONE are a little bulkier than many behind the ear units. I hope that the engineers will find a way to design the casing and the contents so that they would come in a lighter and smaller dimension. While the Bluetooth streaming is more than adequate to listen to music, videos, or video gaming, I could say that the speech processing and amplification are not significantly at a level to address severe to profound hearing loss. It is clear from my observation that the ORKA ONE devices are engineered in particular to fill the void and the needs of those with mild to moderate hearing loss. I am hoping that one day the engineers would come up with a device that would enable us with more profound hearing impairment to be able to hear a full spectrum of sound. And that'll be the day when I'll be an owner of an ORKA ONE device. Now, but if you have long suffered from keeping up with conversation because of some hearing impairment and you want to make and receive phone calls through a good pair of hearing devices, you should try ORKA ONE through their 21-day free trial while it's still available.